Welcome back to my show. I'm the Beer Adventurer.
And I'm Lunchbox.
And this is a special episode for me because, no BS, this is honestly one of my favorite beers.
One of your favorite beers?
Yeah, this is Lost Coast.
And you've never reviewed it?
No, I haven't.
Wow.
There's a reason I've never reviewed it.
Special edition.
Lost Coast Tangerine Wheat. They never last long enough for me to get somebody else to in the video with them.
I guess I'm just the lucky one.
Yeah.
It's a wheat though, man.
Okay, I saved this. Okay, I got an interesting little story. When I really started getting into I'll try anything, there was a liquor store right near. Yeah, any beer. I'll try any beer.
I need that.
Oh, by the way, kick ass Crown Cap. Okay.
I have a little collection going.
So there was a liquor store literally walking distance from the house that did mixed sixes, and I'm looking through and I saw a couple things because they have really neat logos and packaging, and I tried one or two of their beers and I was like, that's pretty good. And then the guy goes, hey, did you ever try the tangerine one? And I'm living in Florida. So I said, tangerine beer? I don't know. That sounds kind of strange. And he's like, you really ought to grab one of those.
Okay.
Yeah. So I got it. Went back that night and got a 6-pack.
Please be orange.
It's orangey.
Eh.
Okay. In my
The smell made up for that.
favorite 50 favorite beers or something, 10 years later, this is still in my top 50 favorite beers.
Nice.
And this is I will drink this in the summer, in the winter, in the fall, in the spring. I will drink this beer. I don't give a damn.
Mine's kind of cloudy, but yours isn't.
Yours got a little bit of
Has it got sediment in it?
Got a little bit.
A little bit?
All right. Give this thing a smell. And if you don't enjoy that smell.
You know what? I do like that smell. It smells really orangey. Yeah. But it still smells kind of like a beer too.
Yeah. All right.
Now wait a minute.
We're gonna zoom in. I want you to drink this, and I want to zoom in post production on your face when you try this.
Okay.
Because I freaking love this beer.
I hope this does what I want it to do.
I hope it does
I'll
too.
talk about that in a minute, but that's really good.
Is that not sunshine in a glass?
Now, I want to read this, and this did exactly what I wanted it to do. But it says that you should skip the lemon in your beer. Tangerine wheat for a summer taste sensation that you can enjoy all year long, infused with the essence of tangerine. Now, I've said this for a long time. The people that put the fruit in the beer, if you have to put fruit in your beer, then you need to find another beer to drink. And this is it. Sorry, this is it. This definitely has that fruit flavor already there.
But it doesn't taste fruity. It tastes like it's supposed to be.
It doesn't taste like a juice. Yes, exactly right. It tastes like an ingredient that's been mixed well into it. It doesn't taste like an orange juice. But there is a definite orange or tangerine flavor right off the bat. Then it still finishes like a beer. It's kind of malty.
Yeah.
But of course, I kind of figured that it would be trying to be sweet and catch up to the citric. But there's no hop note in it, and we've had a lot of hoppy beers tonight.
All right, now we're going to zoom in on my face when I drink one of my absolute favorite beers. This beer just makes me smile.
It makes me smile too, man. It really does.
Because I've said in many of my videos, a lot of times the beer brings you back to that moment when you had it. And I was living in Daytona Beach. I was going to the beach during the day. I was working at a bar at night. It was a great time for me. when I found this beer, and this is a great beach beer, and it takes me to the beach every time I drink it.
I figured it out. They put tang in it.
I don't think they put tang in it.
They did. They just put tang in the beer, man. Because it has that, like tang, it has that initial orange, and then it goes away and lets the beer finish it off.
Well, this is 5.5% alcohol.
Nice. Respectable.
Yeah. And I like how clean it is. I like, there, like you said, there's no discernible hop note. It has kind of that rounded flavor, and it starts off with that beautiful citrus, and then it fades into that wheat beer, and then as it just goes away, there's just that last little bit of real beer taste in your mouth.
I like what you said, clean, because that is such a perfect description of this. It does start off with that real tangerine, orangey flavor, but then it just turns into a beer. I've never been a big wheat fan. They're usually a lot thicker than this.
Mm-hmm.
This is not.
At least they taste thick on your tongue.
This does not taste as thick as most of the wheat beers I've had before. I'm not a big fan because of that. I don't want to
also
have it. I don't like it that thick and not be dark and robust.
Right.
And the wheat beers are always real mellow.
And a lot of wheat beers have a lot of damn coriander, and I don't like coriander.
Well, there's not that much in this.
I don't taste any coriander in this.
Right.
If there is, I blocked it out of my mind, and I don't care. It's not there.
I think because they put the tangerine flavor in it, that orangey flavor, they don't have to have all those other spices to kick up the wheat. Usually they have some crazy spices going on to get the flavor into it. But that's the flavor, is the orange, so they don't need all the other stuff.
I think it's funny that this is from Eureka, California, and this beer was a Eureka moment for me. I already had 2 or 3 of their other beers. They have one called Great White, and I bought it because it had a cool-ass shark on there, and I love sharks.
Who wouldn't?
And it was pretty good. And they had this other one that had it's 8-ball stout, and that was damn fine. And I was back in there, and the guy was like, "Did you like that Great White?" And I was like, "It's pretty good." And he was like, "The tangerine." And I was like, "I don't know if I want fruit in my beer." He's like, "Dude, come on, trust me, just get one." Done ever since. Wish I remember that guy's name. But I mean, shit, that was a long, long time ago.
So,
multiple states away.
Did you dig it?
I freaking love this beer.
Who would have guessed it? You know what? I kind of dig it too. It's neat for a beer. It really is. It finally did what I said. If you want fruit in a beer, there's beers out there that have fruit in it. And this is a great one. Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you have another?
As often as possible.
I would definitely have another one of these.
No, how many to pick 6? I buy these in as large a quantity as I can ever find.
There you go.
And the seekability, I actively seek this beer.
I think I made this up earlier about the as far as seekability. I would keep an eye out for it.
Yeah. Understandable. I hunt.
It is really neat. It's really neat.
Because I really enjoy the flavor, and every time I take a drink, it puts my brain in a happy spot. It takes me to that happy time.
Give it a number, man.
10.
Oh, wow. I'm not sure.
Look, I've very few beers have ever gotten a 10 from me. And most of them were made by one specific company. And
is it this one?
No.
Oh.
Innocent Gun.
Oh, yeah.
I love their beers so much. But
can't argue there.
Look, this beer's not horribly expensive.
Is it not?
It's average craft beer price. Okay. It's not super alcoholic, so I can drink it all day.
Yeah, it is only 5.5.
It tastes fantastic, but it still tastes like beer.
This is true.
Like I said, it's that emotional connection that I have with that time, this beer. You know,
I have none of those connections. It is a very good beer. I have to give it like a, man, I'm torn between 7 and 8. You know what? I'm going to give it an 8.
See?
I'm going to give it an 8 because of that fruit. Because it completed a thought that I've had for a long, long time about fruit in beer. You know, it's there. You shouldn't have to add anything to your beer. If you have to, there's so many flavors out there that if you have to add something to it, then you need to go ahead and find something that's already got that in there. Yeah. And this is it. This already has it in there, and it does a very good job of it.
See, well, maybe my extra 2 points are my emotional attachment to
There
this
you go.
beer. And you know what? I'm completely fine with that.
Yes. I'm okay with that too. I won't even argue that.
It's just like there's that crappy pop song that means something to you, and every time you hear it, you love it. There's that,
And you sing it, even if it's under your breath so nobody can hear it.
you know, and then there's that great song that, you know, is a perfect song that you like. You know, you have an emotional attachment to that first car, the first love, the first kiss. Well, this was the first fruit beer I ever had that I didn't think was lame, and
There you go.
it's still great to me.
So,
To your next emotional attachment beer.
cheers.
Cheers.